Hey and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Arsenal have begun contract talks with Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal have opened contract talks with Gabriel Martinelli. According to PA journalist Mark Bryans, the Gunners forward has become an indispensable player for Mikel Arteta over the past year or so. Arsenal signed the talented Brazilian from Utiano when he was just 18 years old. He came in and quickly took the English game by storm. Martinelli registered 10 goals and 4 assists in just 15 starts in all competitions in his debut campaign. After his superb maiden season at Arsenal, Martinelli then fell out of the regular starting picture for a while, but in November, the 21-year-old came off the bench against Newcastle, scored and hasn't looked back since. Martinelli has played the full 90 minutes in both of Arsenal's Premier League matches this season, scoring twice. The unbelievable talent's last contract extension came in July 2020. However, it looks as though another one could be on the cards soon. Manny Bryans wrote on Twitter, "Understand that contract talks with Gabriel Martinelli have recently opened, expected to be on much improved terms, would be seen as a reward for fine form. Given he still has plenty of time to run on current deal and the club already has an option to extend by a year, Arsenal are boosted by the fact Martinelli wants to stay at the Emirates for a long time, perhaps his whole career." Earlier this year, Martinelli told ESPN Brazil via the Daily Mail, "If I can, I will stay here my whole life. I want to conquer things. As I said, I want to stay here and win titles with these wonderful fans, my teammates." Arteta provides positive update on Saka's contract situation. Mikel Arteta has provided an update on Bukayo Saka's contract situation during his press conference yesterday. Saka is the apple of Arsenal fans' eyes as the 20-year-old stepped to get straight to the top of the game, and being an Arsenal boy, Gunners fans expect that rise to be at the Emirates. The winger has been at the club since joining their youth set-up back in 2008 and made his senior debut in 2018. The Englishman's short career in the Premier League has already seen him make 99 appearances and has contributed 19 goals and 17 assists within those matches. Aside from being a superb player, the young man has shown to be a stellar human being as well, which has been highlighted further thanks to All or Nothing Arsenal series. Arsenal fans and manager Mikel Arteta will want the 20-year-old around the Emirates for a long time, and the Gunners boss gave an update on the winger's contract situation during a press conference. Speaking to the media, Arteta stated about Saka's contract situation via Fabrizio Romano, "I'm very confident that we and Bukayo's camp are all aligned. Now it's about putting that on a piece of paper. It's like that to get done because I don't want players to be distracted in the season, but those things take time." Mikel Arteta says Arsenal have a truly exceptional 23-year-old in their ranks who everyone admires. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has waxed lyrical about the exceptional Martin Odegaard in conversation with Sky Sports. In July, the Gunners confirmed that the 23-year-old had become their new permanent captain ahead of the 22-23 campaign. Odegaard has made a significant impact at Arsenal since his initial loan move from Real Madrid in January 2021. Arsenal subsequently snapped the Norway captain up in the summer of 2021 for a reported £34 million. Odegaard has played 62 games for the Gunners and established himself as one of their most consistent players. Arteta, speaking on Sky Sports ahead of the Bournemouth clash, was asked about his decision to give Odegaard the armband. "Everything that he's done in the last 18 months since he joined us," replied the Arsenal boss. "The way other people look at him, the way they respect him, the way they admire him, the values that he has as a human being, and how he represents those values through the club. He is an exceptional football player that wants to play the way we want to play, and he is so hungry to make this club successful. That's the reason." For a player to become captain of their club and country by 23 after 18 months and 60 games at said club speaks volumes to their character and values. Everyone knows Arteta has high standards when it comes to character, values, and conduct, so his captain would have to be someone who ticks all the boxes. Odegaard is perfect for the job, and over the coming years, he will develop even further in the role as he picks up experience. This suggests he could well become a future great at Arsenal. Arteta says Granit Xhaka is such a special player. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has waxed lyrical about Granit Xhaka. In conversation with the Gunners media team, the Arsenal boss said the midfielder is very important for the team and a special player. Xhaka has enjoyed a bright start to the Premier League season, helping the Gunners win their opening two games. The £35 million was especially impressive against Leicester last time out. He delivered what Football London deemed a complete midfield performance. Not only was Xhaka solid defensively, but also got forward superbly to help the attack and got on the score sheet. Admittedly, the 29-year-old has a split opinion among Arsenal fans over the years. Nonetheless, when he is on form, he is a superb player, as he showed against the Foxes. In addition, Xhaka's attitude and drive are exactly what Arteta is looking for in his squad and dressing room. He doesn't need the armband to be one of the leaders, said the Spaniard. It's his personality and the way he approaches his profession that makes him a special player. I think he is very important for the team. He is showing that. What we need from him is that he performs the same way or better. Now Xhaka is being given the freedom to enter advanced positions. He is really showing his quality. His positional awareness, reading of the game and movement are superb. Could this end up being Xhaka's best season at Arsenal? It's early days, but things are heading in the right direction. Arsenal players camp has spoken to Barcelona chief. He has no problem taking pay cut to join. Arsenal defender Hector Bellerin has been linked with a move away from the Emirates stadium this summer. Earlier this summer, there were reports suggesting the Gunners' fullback was eyeing a return to Real Betis. However, Barcelona and Udinese have been linked with Bellerin in recent days, and now Marca has reported that the Arsenal man may also be willing to push a Camp Nou switch through. The Spanish outlet, via Sport Witness, claims Barca sporting director Matteo Alemany has been in touch with the player's entourage about a potential move, even though Bellerin currently demands a salary worth €4 million per season. He'd take a pay cut with no problem, said the report. The Arsenal player is also a good option for Barca because the Gunners are looking for his exit and apparently may even be willing to let him go on a free transfer. Arsenal certainly seem to have a bit of dilemma on their hands. Bellerin looks desperate to leave the Gunners, and the club seems eager to offload a player's surplus to requirements. Obviously, the problem rests in whether Arsenal would be willing to release the 27-year-old. While the Gunners would be getting £110,000 a week of their wage bill, they'd be giving away a soluble asset. This is something Arsenal have done far too often in recent years. Back in May, Charles Watts tipped the Gunners to be able to get €5 to €10 million for Bellerin. While it's not a massive amount in terms of a player sale, it's still much better than nothing. Arteta rules out departure for 19-year-old Arsenal youngster. Mikel Arteta has confirmed that new signing Marquinhos will not be leaving Arsenal on loan this summer. In his pre-match press conference ahead of Arsenal's away trip to Bournemouth today, Arteta was asked about the 19-year-old's future. Very happy with him. He is adapted really well. He is a really likable figure, even if his language is not great yet, Arteta said, as per Football London. We are gonna keep him here for another few months and make sure he establishes himself and then see what's best for his development. Marquinhos is the latest young Brazilian signed by Arsenal, arriving from iconic Brazilian club Sao Paulo and following the journey made from South America by Gabriel Martinelli. The Brazilian has represented his national team at under 16 and under 17 level and represented Sao Paulo's first team on 42 occasions. The 19-year-old has already made a big impression at Arsenal since joining this summer. He's already scored 3 goals in his 2 appearances for Arsenal's under 21s, including an impressive brace against West Ham. He's yet to be called up to Arteta's first team squad, but with Nicols Pepe potentially leaving the club, there could be an opening on the bench soon for another winger. Arteta described Marquinhos as a likable figure and gave the Brazilian a bit of special attention in training. Mikel Arteta suggested 27-year-old could yet leave Arsenal this summer. Mikel Arteta has suggested that Nicols Pepe could leave Arsenal this summer in his pre-match press conference. In Arteta's press conference, as relayed by Football London, the Spaniard was asked about Pepe's future at Arsenal, to which he said, "What we can communicate, we always do when it's the right moment. We discussed that, we have a big squad, and we have allowed some players to leave until the end of the window. Anything can happen." French side Nice have reportedly contacted Arsenal over the ability of Pepe, with the Ligue 1 team considering a loan move for the winger. Pepe's agent has already met with representatives from Nice, and the 27-year-old will be hoping his future can be settled quickly so that he can start concentrating on his football. Nicols Pepe is still by far and away the most expensive signing Arsenal have ever made. Brought in for a club record £72 million from Lille in 2019, the forward has scored 16 league goals since arriving at the Emirates. This is a shy of the number he scored in just his final season in League 1, when he was the league's second top scorer with 22, although 9 of those goals were penalties. Pepe doesn't fit into Arteta's new youthful side, with Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka now occupying the wide positions, and the likes of Emile Smith-Rowe and Reiss Nelson ready on the bench as reinforcement. Arsenal have made a fantastic start to the season, winning both of their opening games and benefiting from the impact of new signings Gabriel Jesus and Alexander Zinchenko. If Arsenal can convince a club to cover Pepe's wages or even make a suitable permanent offer for the Ivorian, they will have to seriously consider it, as Pepe's opportunity to make an impact at the Emirates appear to be all but over. Ronaldinho explains why Arsenal's new signing will explode at the Emirates. Brazilian football legend Ronaldinho believes Gabriel Jesus is set to explode at Arsenal because he has the support of his manager and the love of the fans. The attacker has just moved to the Emirates from Manchester City. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world and have been more successful than Arsenal's in recent seasons. Yet, he swapped the Etihad for the Emirates as Arsenal looks to bolster their squad and become one of the little challengers again. Jesus was never the number one striker at City, and the champions could even play many games without a centre forward. However, at Arsenal, he is their main goal outlet, and the team plays in a way that favors the ball ending with him scoring. Ronaldinho believes this is why he will achieve more at Arsenal. He said, as quoted by Mirror Football, "When Gabriel joined Manchester City, I said he would go on to be one of the best players in the world. When he was given a chance, he showed what he was capable of, but at Manchester City, he was never shown the love a player of his quality deserves. At Arsenal, he has been given the chance to be the focal point. He has been shown the love by the coach and the fans, and already he is repaying that. This season, I expect big things from him. He will repay the love shown in him by showing he is not just one of the best players in the Premier League, but also in Europe." Jesus has joined a club that will support him in every sense of the word, and the players need this kind of environment to do better. The Brazilian has started life at the Emirates very well, and we can expect more to come from him. As he gets more used to his new environment, he should score even more goals. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Good luck in our game today. Peace out.